Hello YouTube makeup lovers. So I wanted to do a packing video for you guys. I am about to pack my makeup because I'm going on a weekend getaway next weekend to Las Vegas. It's the second time that I go this year. I just can't believe that I'm going again, but this time I'm going with my entire family because we are celebrating my dad's birthday. I'm so excited. I'm going to see Celine Dion. I was going to see her in January, but she had to cancel her show because it happened when her husband passed away, which is so sad. But I'm so glad I'm gonna get to see her now this upcoming weekend. I am gonna go to that with my mom and my sister. My brother and dad are gonna go see another show. But the next day we're gonna go see the shows Arcana from Cirque du Soleil. So I'm excited. Then we have a bunch of dinners planned. So it is a weekend getaway where I do wanna get all nice and do my makeup every night before I go out to dinner or go see a show. So it's not gonna be a light packing video. So if you want a light packing video, this probably will not be that light packing makeup video, but I did want to show you just because I think it's kind of fun to see what someone brings on their trips and what makeup is the makeup that I'm going to be taking on this one. So we better get started. So this is the bag that I'm taking on this trip. This is a Kate Spade makeup bag. This is a bag that one of my best friends bought for me a couple Christmases ago. I'm sure you've seen it before on my channel. I've used it, I think, for packing for other trips, and I just love it so much because it has a big compartment in the middle. Inside the big compartment it has a little pocket on the side, and then it also has a pocket right here in the front. And it's just a big bag, but I love it because it fits all my makeup in here, and then I can also fit my makeup brushes in here as well. So the way I like to pack is pretty much picturing the order that I like to apply my makeup. So I kind of just think in my head how I'm gonna be applying my makeup, and then I start packing in that like order. So the very first thing that I like to always use is my eyeshadow primer because I usually do my eyes first before I do my face. So of course I'm gonna pack the Nars Smudgeproof eyeshadow base because that is my favorite eyelid primer. Next, I like to take some eyeshadow bases because I just love to, after my primer, I love to apply a cream shadow base because that's what's gonna make my eyeshadow stick, and it's gonna just make the colors more vibrant. So from Nars, I'm gonna take two, and one is, they're both the velvet shadow sticks, and the colors are Goddess, which is this one right here. It's like a champagne color, and then Oaxaca is what it's called, and that one is more of a taupe type color. So these are just really great eyeshadow bases to use, and I just can never live without my eyeshadow bases. I don't think I ever put on eyeshadow without putting a base. And then the one that I always have to take with me everywhere I go is the MAC Paint Pot in Indianwood. This is by far my favorite shadow base in the whole wide world. So these are pretty much the three that I'm gonna be taking on the trip. So I put those in my bag. Actually, what I'm gonna do with those three, the Nars Smudgeproof Primer and the Nars Shadow Sticks, is that I'm gonna stick them in the little pocket inside just so that I'm not rummaging through the bag to look for those products because they're just like a little bit smaller. Now I have to figure out which palette I'm gonna take on the trip for my eyeshadow, and I am still thinking which palette I'm gonna take. I'm a little undecided about which palette to take. I was in between the Chocolate Bonbons palette, or maybe take my Makeup Geek palette, or just take my nude MAC palette that I kind of made. But I decided to do a little bit of a mix, and I kind of mixed my Makeup Geek eyeshadows with some MAC eyeshadows. So this is what I came up with to take on the trip. The first three rows, except for this last one, are pretty much all Makeup Geek, and this one and all these down here are matte colors. So I am taking some of the Makeup Geek foiled eyeshadows, which I'm excited to try, some of the other neutral shades, and then the MAC ones. And of course, here is MAC Vanilla and here is MAC Nylon, which I cannot live without. So I had to add those two in here. Let me tell you some of the eyeshadows. This one is Untamed from Makeup Geek. This is Flamethrower. This one, Untamed, Flamethrower. I'm also taking Magic Act, Grandstand, In the Spotlight. Let me see if I can get this one out. Starry. Those are the ones from the top row. Here's the Cocoa Bear shade, Barcelona Beach I'm taking, Brun, Amber Lights, Woodwinked, Wedge, and Cork are the ones from MAC that I'm taking. So I just made a nice little neutral palette for my trip, and with this I will be good to go. So this is the Z palette For the palettes, I do like to stick this one in the little pocket in front right there, and that's where my palette will go. So I'm good to go in the eyeshadow department. Next, I have to pack my eyeliner, and the eyeliner that I'm taking is, of course, the Kat Von D tattoo liner in Mad Max Brown. So I'm going to be taking this one. I'm also going to be taking a black one, so I'm going to take the Nars. This is the Via Veneto larger than life eyeliner. And for my lower lash line, I always like to take, you know, kind of like bronzy type of eyeliners. I'm going to take this new one that I got from Sephora. It's called Shimmer Bronze, and it's a really pretty bronzy brown color, so I like that. And I do want to take Lucky. Where is Lucky? From Urban Decay, because I like those coppery type colors, and this is Lucky, which I'm almost like running out of. I don't know why Urban Decay always discontinues my favorite eyeliners. So this is what I'm going to be taking in the eyeliner department. So there are 4 right here, and with these I am good to go. I'm also going to stick these in the pocket right here, because those are, you know, kind of like the little items, so I don't have to like rummage through the whole bag to find them. For my eyebrows, I'm going to take my new, this is the brow definer from Anastasia. That's what I'm going to take for my brows. And I'm also going to take the Maybelline Great Lash, because this is my brow gel. Even though this is not really the order that I do my makeup, because I do my brows after I do my foundation, but I just remembered the brow products, so I'm going to stick those in here. Mascara, I'm taking my Lights Camera Lashes mascara from Tarte. Also going to put it in that little pocket. And I'm also going to take the Maybelline Eye Studio Blackest Black. This is a gel liner, so I have the option of using it as an eyeliner, but usually what I like to use the most is that I apply it on my lashes at the base here of the lashes. My lashes are pretty light, and then I want to darken them up and make them black. Also, some fallout of eyeshadows can fall on your lashes, so I always like to, you know, I don't know, just put some gel liner on my actual lashes. And I usually do that with that flat definer brush, which I have to find because I definitely want to take that one. So when I get to the brushes, I'll show you guys the flat definer brush because I can't find it right now. So gel liner from Maybelline going in the bag. Forgot to pack my nude liner. This is from Rimmel from Scandalize. Definitely need a nude eyeliner. I use that all the time. For foundation, I'm a little bit undecided on which one to take. I don't know if I should take the Makeup Forever Ultra HD, the foundation stick, or the L'Oreal Lumi Cushion foundation. So I'm thinking about that. I don't know which one to take. I think what I'm gonna do is go with the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. That's the one that I think I'll take. I can use it lighter for the day and then just like, you know, build it up a little bit more for the nighttime. So there goes a foundation. Then after foundation, oh, I forgot face primer. That's before the foundation. For face primer, I'm gonna take one of the Makeup Forever ones. I think I'll take the Radiant Primer one for the primer. So I'll take this one. The Radiant Primer from Makeup Forever is a primer that I'm gonna take. After foundation, I do my concealer. I'm gonna take my eye cream, because that to me is like part of my makeup routine. So I'm gonna take the Fresh Creme and Sienna eye cream. For my corrector, which is my second step in my concealer routine, I'm gonna take the Bye Bye Under Eye Corrector Cream. Is that what it's called? Yes, the Bye Bye Under Eye Corrector Cream in the shade Medium from IT Cosmetics. And this is what I take as a corrector. And for the concealer, I'm just gonna take my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, and I use the shade Light Neutral. So these two are going in the bag. Then I have to set my concealer. So I'm gonna set that with the Benefit Powder Flage. This is the one that I'm gonna take. I still have a little bit left before I run out of this, and then I'll never have it again because it's been discontinued. But I like this for travel, so this is definitely what I will be taking for setting my concealer. Face powder, I'm gonna take the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural. I use the shade Medium. Then bronzer, I'm gonna take my NARS Laguna bronzer, and this one is like almost gone, but I still have a lot there left, and that should last throughout the entire trip. I don't think I'm gonna take anything really specific for highlighting and contouring, or should I? I think I will be taking a highlighter, and for highlight, I'm gonna take one of these Becca highlighters For this trip, I think I'll take Champagne Pop, which is this one. I'm not gonna take a big palette that, you know, is made especially for contour and highlight, just because I don't feel like taking another big palette. I already have the Z palette. And if I really wanted to contour, I could always use an eyeshadow, and I have that in my Z palette kit. Wedge is a great eyeshadow for contouring if I want to contour a little bit more. For blush, I will be taking 2 blushes. I'm going to take 2 because I like to take a blush that is a little bit more pinky and a little bit more peachy. So the 2 that I'm going to take are the Too Faced Love Flush blushes. I'm going to take I Will Always Love You, which is the more peachy one. And this is what I Will Always Love You looks like. And I'm going to take the Justify My Love, which is a more pinky one. So I think with these 2, I'm good to go in the blush department for any look that I want to do. And again, I messed up the order. I said that I like to pack my makeup in the order that I apply it, but I'm not doing a very good job in that because I just pack my highlighter. I do my blush before I apply my highlighter. It's just things that keep on coming to my head. I'm gonna take some lip combos that I like to wear. I'm gonna take this Hip and Happy lip pencil from MAC. It is a nice pinky color. And then I'm also gonna take, for a nice little pink look, this lipstick from Bare Minerals. This is from the Moxie line, and this one is called Fly High. And one of the glosses I'm gonna take is the Marc Jacobs. This is the Flamingo Pink lip gloss. So I'm gonna take this as one of my lip combos. Nude lip, I'm gonna take this Milani. This is one of the matte lipsticks. This is a Matte Innocent lipsticks, Matte Innocence, and it's like a nude shade. So I like this one because I can wear it matte, or I can even wear it with a gloss. So if I feel like wearing it with a gloss, I'm taking another Marc Jacobs lip gloss. These are one of my favorites now. This line of Marc Jacobs lip glosses I love. This is in the shade Enamored. So here I have like 2 lipstick combos because I can wear it alone for a matte look or with a lip gloss for a more shiny look, and it just works great. So this is another combo. And then I'm debating whether to take a darker one. I like to take a nice dark combo. Of course, same type of shade that I always love. So I'm gonna pack the magenta lip pencil from MAC, and I decided to go with this Dose of Color lipstick, and this is in the shade Dark Secret, which looks like this. This is the swatch of this Dark Secret and dark so color. Far, this is what the bag looks like. As you can see, there is a ton of space in here for a lot more makeup, and I'm pretty much done with packing the makeup. I'm still thinking if I'm missing something, and I'm gonna go start packing the brushes. Just so you guys know, what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna put this bag in my checked-in luggage because I really don't feel like carrying it around with me in my backpack or in my purse, which this bag won't fit in my purse, but it usually, if I take my makeup on the plane with me, I'll pack it in my backpack. But this, I think I'm just gonna check in. If I were to take it on the plane, I would put like the lip glosses in a Ziploc bag, the concealer, anything that's liquidy, I would put it in a Ziploc bag. Most of these products are not gonna be 3 ounces, so I should have no problem. I've never had a problem with that. I'll even put my mascara in a Ziploc bag just so no one gives me any issues. But I think for this trip, I'm gonna just check the bag in. But what I will do is take out my Z palette, and this I will take with me on the plane. I'll either put it in my purse, or if I take a backpack, I haven't decided what I'm gonna take on the plane, I'll put it in my backpack just because I wanna have it with me and I don't want it thrown around with the luggage, and I'm scared that this will break. And I know like the MAC eyeshadows, they're stuck there with a magnet, but they're not as sturdy in there as the Makeup Geek ones. So I would die if all my shadows broke, so I'm gonna take this with me in my carry-on. So these are the eye brushes that I will be taking on the trip. Let me just tell you them one by one. This is the MAC 214, it's a short shader brush. This is what I like to use in the inner corner when I apply my nylon. I have this Gemma Kid. This is from Gemma Kid Pro Cosmetics. I bought these a long time ago at Neiman Marcus, but this is one that I use all the time. And it's just like a fluffy brush, and it's kind of tapered, and it's what I use to apply my vanilla. I'm taking a pencil brush. This is from Sigma. This is the E30. I do always take 2 of these. These are pretty clean. I mean, they look dirty, but I just use them for the first time today. And they're the blending brushes. These are the E25. So I'm gonna take 2 of those in case one gets really dirty. This is a flat definer brush. This is the E15. This is the one that I mentioned earlier that I like to use with the gel eyeliner from Maybelline. This is what I pretty much pack it on the gel, and then I put it on the top part of my lashes. I'm also taking a fluffier brush for the crease. This is a taper blending, the E35. Then I take the E45. This is a more tapered brush. It's smaller. It's what I like to apply the darker shadows on my outer corner. And then I also take the E55 brush, which I think I'm going to take 2 of these because these I like. The E55 is what I use to pack on my eyeshadow with on the lid, so that way I can use it. I always take 2 of those too. The E55 and the E25 are my go-to brushes for the eyes. So these are the eye brushes that I'm going to be taking. This is the brush cup that I always like to travel with. This is from Sigma. I like it because when I do my makeup, I can set them down like this and use them as brush holders. But they're also really great for packing your makeup because it keeps it nice and protected. So eye brushes are in. Now let me look for my face brushes and I'll be right back. Face brushes, these are the ones that I'm going to take, and I know it's a lot of brushes, but that's like my favorite part of doing my makeup is using these fabulous brushes. So let me get started and show you guys which ones I'm taking. I'm taking the Face 3 brush from Marc Jacobs. This is the one that I'm going to be taking to do my foundation with. Then for concealer, I'm going to take the Sigma. This is the tapered kabuki. It's been a while since I've used this one for concealer. This is the F86. One of my favorites for concealer. And then I'm also going to take this one for concealer. This is the Precision Angled from Sigma, the P84. This I like to use just in case I need to blend and get a little bit closer to my lower lash line. To set my concealer, I love the Soft Blend Concealer brush from Sigma. This is the F64, and this is one of my all-time favorite brushes for that. It's the only one I use to set my concealer. Now for the rest of my face, so again, I'm going in the order that I apply my makeup. I'm just like thinking in my mind what my routine is. For powder, I'm going to be taking the Real Techniques powder brush. This is like those metal ones that came out, and this is the one that I'm going to use for powder. For bronzer, I'm taking the Sigma Soft Angle Contour Brush. This is the F23. For blush, I'm taking the Morphe E3 brush. Since I'm taking the Too Faced blushes, those are really like vibrant colored brushes. So I like this blush brush because you just tap it a little bit and it just gives you the perfect amount. It's not too much, not too little. So this is what I like for those blushes. And then for highlighting, I'm taking this high cheekbone highlighter, and this is from Sigma. This is the F03. There's another brush that I'm going to add, which I forgot to share earlier. This is mainly for eyes. This is what I like to use to apply my paint pots. It's a precision tapered P86 brush from Sigma. So this I'm just kind of taking to apply my Indianwood Paint Pot, which I packed in my makeup bag. I think I'm changing my mind on the highlight brush. I haven't tried this one, the Spotlight Duster from Sigma. This is the F37. I might just leave this one, which is a high cheekbone highlighter, and take the Spotlight Duster. What do you guys think? I think I'm going to take this one instead for highlighting. This will be a nice one for highlighting using the Becca one. So I'm going to switch. I'm leaving that one and I'm going to take this one instead because I've yet to use it. So not all the brushes fit in the cup. These are the majority of them. I'm leaving 2 of them out because they don't fit, and I also don't like it make it too tight, because then when you put the cap on, I'm really scared that I'm going to ruin some brushes. So the cap is on here, and what I do is like I flip it over just to make sure, and then I put it down back so that I know that they're all in there nice and safe. And then the 2 that I leave out are usually the ones that are, you know, for my cream products, because they won't get ruined in the bag. So I'm just gonna put these in the bag, and then I'm gonna stick this in the bag as well. And this is why I like this makeup bag so much, because the brush cup fits perfectly in there. So I'm gonna close all the zippers, and voila. This is my makeup bag for my trip. Like I said, I think I'm just gonna check the bag in, but I am gonna take out the Z palette. But if you do wanna take your makeup in a carry-on bag, just make sure to put, you know, like the primer from Makeup Forever, the lipsticks, the lip glosses. I even put the gel liner, the concealer, anything that's cream or liquid, I put in a Ziploc bag, and you should have no problem. So that is pretty much it. I really hope that you guys enjoyed watching me packing my makeup bag. I know some of you guys might think, oh my God, this girl is crazy. She's just taking so much makeup. And I am. I'm pretty crazy about makeup and I enjoy it. And I don't get to, you know, try out new looks and all these new products during the week, because when I do my makeup in the mornings to go to work, I'm just really quick with it and I just do the basics, and it's probably a look that I just do over and over again. So I don't get to really try out all the different makeup products that I have and try different looks. So when I go on vacation, and especially a place like Vegas where I know I'm gonna be going out at night, I like to do different looks and just play with makeup. It's fun for me. So I like to do it when I'm on vacation, and it's nice and relaxing for me. And I just truly, truly enjoy it. So that's why I'm taking this big makeup bag with me. But I hope that you guys really had fun watching this video. And as always, I just want to say thank you so much for watching Be Lounge Makeup. Bye.